Hey, Amy, been meaning to ask you something. What's up? Your mom mentioned your dad the other day. Got me curious. He was quite the successful businessman, wasn't he? Yeah, what about it? Just thinking. Must have been quite the shock, when he passed away, I mean. Just wondering why the successful one had to go. Left you with just your part-timer mom. Excuse me? What are you trying to say? Oh, don't get defensive. Tom told me everything about your family, and honestly, I was shocked. But now it all makes sense. So that's why you're such a successful business owner now. It's your dad's blood. Finally makes sense. I kept wondering, having a useless mother like that and still having you turn out successful? That would have been crazy. Hold on a minute. Are you seriously going there? Are you insulting my mother? Oh, was I that obvious? Thought I was just being subtle. But since you brought it up, you look just like your mom, so I thought you'd be just as slow and stupid as her. But I guess you're a business owner after all. Pretty impressive. Maybe I can accept you as family then, though the resemblance is unfortunate. That's enough. What is wrong with you? How can you talk about someone's mother like that? What gives you the right? Whatever, I'm just being honest. I live with her, so I know what she's like. Want to hear something funny? Remember when I let her try cooking last week? Total disaster. She's seriously stupid. Can't even follow a basic recipe. Hey, Amy, is your cooking that terrible too? Oh, wait, you probably can't even tell since you're stupid too. Like mother, like daughter, right? Stop talking about my mother like that. Just stop. What's the point of saying all this? Aw, did I hurt your feelings? Oh, sorry. I guess she is your real mother after all. Makes you feel bad, huh? But I'm just being honest as your sister-in-law. Someone has to tell you the truth. If you don't like it, do something about your mom. I mean, obviously she can't cook, so I have to do it. I'm the one getting burned here. I'm the victim in this. Having to put up with her every day. Have you even had a proper conversation with Mom? Did you ever actually talk to her? Or do you just judge her? Why would I talk to that brain-dead part-timer? What would we even talk about? How to fold convenience store uniforms? Though I have to admit that meat and potato stew Tom makes, that's actually really good. It's like a dream having a husband who can cook. At least someone in the family has talent. Well, that's good. But here's what I don't get. You're a stay-at-home wife. How can you look down on someone else who works? At least Mom earns her own money. Excuse me? Don't compare me to her. I could work if I wanted to. My parents are business owners too, and I could work for them. But I'm married now, so I don't need to work. Unlike some people, I'm the type who thinks things through. I made good choices in life. Your attitude doesn't really show someone who thinks things through. Speaking of which, aren't we all supposed to go to that luxury resort soon? Are you really planning to go through with this? It's pretty unbelievable that you'd say all this to me when we have that coming up. Huh? What does that resort have to do with anything? I'm just being honest here. I'm just saying that your dad was impressive. Why are you being so defensive? It's a compliment, really. That clearly wasn't the main point of this conversation, and you know it. You're not as subtle as you think you are. What? You're reading too much into things. Always so serious. Fine. You shouldn't overthink things. It's bad for your skin, but whatever. It's just facts. If you're angry, do something about your mom. Not my fault she's embarrassing. Fine. I get it. I wanted to confirm some things, but I've heard enough. I understand exactly how you think now. Crystal clear. Oh, is that so? Didn't I just tell you not to think too much? Oh, your poor brain must be hurting. Whatever. Looking forward to the resort stay. It'll be so nice to relax in luxury away from certain people. Yes, I'm really looking forward to it. More than you can imagine. Hey Mom, how's everything going lately? Been thinking about you. What's wrong? Did something happen? You sound worried. Everything's fine, really. Really? Like things with Rachel aren't difficult? You can be honest with me. Oh, well, I guess I'd be lying if I said everything was perfect. It's just... Oh, Rachel seems bothered by me working part-time jobs. I feel like she doesn't like having me around. Maybe I'm not fancy enough for her. I knew being a mother-in-law wouldn't be easy, but still, I try to stay out of her way. Haven't you tried saying anything to her? About how she treats you? I did try talking to her several times, actually. I apologized if I'd done anything wrong. Asked her to tell me if there was anything I could improve, tried to understand her perspective, but that didn't seem to help. Sometimes I think it made things worse. Has she done anything to you, specifically? You can tell me, Mom. Don't worry about it, please. She seems strong-willed, but it's nothing you need to worry about. Focus on yourself, sweetie. You work so hard already. I can handle things. I'll figure it out somehow. Mom, you don't have to handle everything alone. Besides, we're all going to that nice resort soon, right? I'm sure it will be a wonderful time. Rachel made the reservations. She must have worked hard on planning everything. I'm so excited. A family vacation at a fancy place, like in the movies. I can't wait. Maybe we can all have breakfast together. Really? You're looking forward to it that much? Of course. It's been so long since we all spent time together. I'm sure Rachel is just trying to figure things out too. It must be hard dealing with in-laws. I remember when I was first married. I bet this trip will help us get closer. I'll do my best to make it a wonderful trip. I even bought a new dress. Nothing fancy, but nice enough, I hope. Oh, Mom. So that's how you've been thinking about this? Oh, always seeing the best in people. Of course. There's probably a nice hot spring there, and everyone can relax and de-stress. Maybe that's what Rachel needs, just some time to relax. You work so hard every day, too, so let's enjoy ourselves. A vacation with my daughter, son, and daughter-in-law, it's like a dream. I'm going to pack some snacks for everyone. I see. Mom, you're always so positive and hardworking. You've helped me through so much with that attitude, more than you know. What are you talking about? You're the one who's always helped me. Ever since you were little. Always so responsible, so don't worry. Let's focus on getting ready for the trip. I need to finish packing and pick up some travel-sized toiletries. Yeah, okay. Mom, we're definitely going to enjoy this trip. I promise you that. Finally, vacation day! Oh, the weather's perfect. Let's all relax and have a good time. I bought some snacks for the drive. Rachel, why does your mother think she's going to tag along? What's this about? This is hilarious. Is this some kind of joke? What do you mean? Of course she's coming. It's a family trip. Mom is family. Tom invited her too. You knew that. Tom might have been talking about it, but I never invited her. Never agreed to it. Obviously, I didn't make a reservation for her. What was she thinking? A part-timer who makes minimum wage can sleep outside. Go camping or whatever by herself, where she belongs. You are absolutely terrible. I can't believe you do this. Oh, be realistic. Like, why would someone making minimum wage even think they could stay at a luxury resort? Makes zero sense. Your head must be full of rainbows and unicorns. This isn't some budget motel. Know your place. That's my line. You are a horrible person. You planned this all along. What? What did you just call me? I am your sister-in-law, you know. Show some respect. This is the end of our relationship. You're the one who will be sleeping outside. I'll enjoy the resort with Mom and Tom. You can go camp by yourself. See how you like it. What? This is seriously hilarious. Have you lost your mind? You don't have that kind of authority. If you're getting uppity, you can go camping too. Both of you can sleep in the parking lot where the help belongs. You're the one without any authority here. Just wait. Hey, Amy, where did you go? Tom and your stupid mother left the lobby. The front desk told me to wait here. They kept looking at me strangely. What's going on? Wait, someone's coming. OMG. Amy, the front desk reception just told me that you own this resort? That can't be right. There must be some mistake. That's exactly right. No mistake. Please leave. I've taken Mom and Tom to their rooms, the presidential suite, actually. We're about to have a serious discussion about your true nature. Don't think you can stay here for free. Or at all. Hold up, I didn't know about this. This changes everything. I knew you were a business owner, but I had no idea you were involved with a fancy resort like this. We could have been closer. Why didn't you say something sooner? You never asked. I never mentioned it. You were too busy looking down on me as the daughter of a part-timer to care, weren't you? Your obsession with status is ridiculous. And transparent. You only care now because of what I own. You should have told me. This isn't fair. We could have gotten discounts or stayed for free, right? Family rates. We could have had so many great vacations. Are you seriously still being this awful? After everything you've done, you're a nuisance. Get out. If you keep bothering the front desk, I'm calling the police. They're already on standby. Wait a minute. You're not serious. This is a joke, right? I can't sleep outside here. It's getting dark. Who was just trying to make my mother do exactly that? How does it feel? Not so funny now, is it? I wasn't serious. I was just joking. You know how I kid around. If it wasn't serious, why did you only make a reservation for 3 people? The names on the reservation are you, Tom, and me. Mom's name isn't there. What were you thinking? Actually, I know exactly what you were thinking. Well, like I said, I didn't invite your mother. You invited her on your own. This is your fault. You're overreacting. Oh, really? That's not what Tom says. He says you knew he invited Mom and you saw her happily packing her bags. You watched her prepare for days. You saw her buy a new dress. How does that translate to not invited? Looks like you've been putting on a nice face in front of Tom. Though he was starting to notice something was wrong, but since Mom tried to act normal, he thought it was between you two and didn't want to interfere. He's honestly disgusted with himself now for not seeing through you sooner. That's right. This is between me, Tom, and your mother. You should stay out of it. It's weird that Tom gets to stay comfortably. He should be stopping you too. We should all talk this out. As a family, let's be reasonable. No thanks. Just hearing about everything so far breaks my heart. I won't forgive you for trying to kick Mom out here, so go figure something out yourself. The streets are well lit, perfect for camping. Oh, fine, whatever. Do what you want, but you'll regret this later. My parents won't stand for this. You'll see. Try me. I'm looking forward to it. Hey, Amy, what did you do? Why isn't my key working? Did you change the locks or something? Locking me out of the house is low. You did this, didn't you? This is ridiculous. You're taking this too far. Well, how does it feel to be locked out? That's exactly what happened, and you're being kicked out. Permanently. What? Who do you think you are? You can't do that. I live with my mother-in-law and her son. This is my house. You have no right. Oh, about that, Tom is divorcing you. The divorce petition has already been filed. What? What are you talking about? That's impossible. He wouldn't. Well, you can hear the details from Tom directly. He was crying while apologizing to Mom, saying he can't be with you anymore after all this. He finally knows everything. Every single thing you've done. This is complete nonsense. You must have said something. You poisoned him against me. You're a wicked and jealous witch. No, I didn't say anything unnecessary. I just learned the truth from Mom. Though she was really reluctant to talk, she tried to protect you until the end. She probably made up all sorts of things, trying to make me look bad. Playing the victim. Oh, this is the worst. She's always been against me. Well, that's not true, and Mom isn't that kind of person. You know she isn't. Mom always wanted to get along with you. She tried so hard. She even told me she hoped this trip would help you two become closer, while you were plotting to humiliate her. That's just her trying to look good. She's just playing the tragic heroine to make me look bad. She's manipulative, always has been. Acting all sweet and innocent. You think so? Really? Tom seems to remember some things too. Want to hear what he told me? What's that supposed to mean? What did he say? Say it. Stop being so cryptic. Remember when Mom would leave water and cut fruit on the table for you when you came home drunk? Even though you were awful to her all day? She was going to make you porridge at first, but since she knew you hated her cooking, she went with fruit instead. She stayed up late waiting for you. But you threw it all in the trash, right in front of her. You could have at least put it in the fridge if you didn't want it. That was annoying. I didn't ask for any of that. She was just trying to make me look bad. Making Tom think that I drink too much. Right. Mom reflected on that and stopped doing it, but even when she asked if she should prepare something for you when you got back, you just ignored her and left. She just wanted you to be safe. Mom was trying to connect with you in her own way. But you just one-sidedly rejected everything, every single attempt. If she knew I didn't like it, she should have left me alone. Some victim she is, always pushing herself into my business, making me look bad. What about that time you invited her to that fancy restaurant? Remember that? When you didn't actually make a reservation for her and made her leave embarrassed in front of all those people? Huh? No, that was just her misunderstanding. I never... Wait, she told you about that too? She promised she wouldn't. Mom didn't want to talk about it, even now. But when you said there was no reservation for her this time, I pressed her about whether this had happened before, and she finally opened up. She cried, Rachel. For the first time in years, I saw my mother cry. You just laughed it off when she asked you about it later, called her senile. Mom convinced herself it must have been her mistake and stayed positive about trying to get along with you. She never told anyone about this, not even Tom. You never once considered her feelings, did you? Not even for a second. This is like a press conference. I didn't know you were such a mommy's girl. It's pathetic. Having a minimum wage worker who can't even cook as a mom, you must have been infected with her stupidity. No wonder you're both so clingy. Think whatever you want, but Mom raised us by herself. Tom and I will always be grateful to her. Always. Well, she had to raise you after your dad died, right? Anyone would do that. It's not special, just basic responsibility. That's not true. Our dad is still alive. Very much alive. What? So he abandoned you? Ran off with someone else? Now that makes sense. Wrong again. Mom divorced him to protect us. She chose us. What? What are you talking about? When Dad's business started failing, he developed drinking and gambling addictions. He started taking money from our savings and eventually started getting violent with us when he was angry. So Mom, who was a stay-at-home mom then, started working part-time jobs to raise us. She chose to leave her comfortable life for us. Oh, so that's what happened. Still doesn't explain why she's so useless now. Mom worked so many part-time jobs without rest to make ends meet that she got sick. She caught an infection that left her with damaged taste buds as a side effect. The doctor said it was from exhaustion, from working herself to the bone. For us. What? That happened? It wasn't always like that? She wasn't just, No. Mom used to love cooking and was really good at it. She made us delicious homemade meals every day when we were little. You know that meat and potato stew Tom makes, the one you praise him for? That's Mom's recipe. It's the only recipe she taught him before she lost her sense of taste. Huh? Is that true? But Tom never said anything about that. Tom was always studious, so he wrote down exactly how much of everything to use. He still remembers it perfectly. He makes it exactly like she taught him. Since then, Mom's cooking might be a bit bland or too strong sometimes because she has to go by instinct, but her food is still the best to us. Because we know why it's that way. No matter how much you complain, Mom is and always will be the best mother we could ask for. She sacrificed everything for us. I'm sorry about that. I had no idea about the past. If I'd known, then maybe. Mom went through a lot of hardships, but she was always positive and our guiding light. I've never heard her say a bad word about anyone, not even about you. Even when you pushed her down the stairs and she sprained her ankle, she kept quiet for Tom's happiness. She limped to work for weeks. That's why she never said anything. I didn't mean to. I was just angry. You took Mom's kindness for weakness and walked all over her. Tom and I deeply regret not noticing it sooner. We should have protected her. Okay, I get it. I've reflected on my actions, so let's talk. We can get along from now on. I'll properly apologize to Mom for everything. I'll make it up to her. Your apology isn't worth a penny. After everything you've put Mom through, get ready to face hell. You're about to learn what it's like to have nothing. Please, Amy, let's talk about this. I can change. Goodbye, Rachel. After that, Rachel tried to apologize by getting on her knees in front of our house multiple times, but I told her I'd call the police if she didn't disappear. So she finally left. I also told her parents about everything that happened, and they were so disgusted they disowned her. Tom divorced her, and now Rachel, who was counting on living with her parents or Tom, has to work part-time jobs to survive. Actually, I've been paying the mortgage on the house where Mom lives, so Tom moved out to start fresh and began dating again. Meanwhile, Mom moved in with me, and I'm reminded every day of the depth of her love and kindness.
Berkeley, I am so excited to meet you again tomorrow. It has been so long since the last time, and I want to hear you praising me while I'm in this dress. Of course, you don't actually have to praise me, but I do want you to see how lovely it looks on me now. Long time no see, Mercy. What kind of a dress are you talking about? What? I heard from Aunt Kay that you'll be coming to my wedding in the next couple of days. Your wedding? Hold on a second. This is the first time I'm hearing about one. What? Didn't she hand you the invitation that I gave to her? I'm sorry about that, Mercy. She totally forgot to hand that invitation from you off to me. She accidentally threw it away with the rest of her trash. Oh, what am I going to do now? Am I still able to call and RSVP? Don't worry. Aunt Kay said that she knew you'd be coming along. So she made sure to put you on the guest list first thing. If anything, I should be apologizing to you for that. Are you going to have enough time to prepare for this wedding? If it's in a couple of days, then I need to start preparing now. But don't worry, I have some dresses that I can try on and wear. But just thinking about this now, you're going to get married. I never assumed that you were even wanting to get married, so I'm shocked. Oh, I'm sorry for that. Look, you had a lot going on yourself, right? I just couldn't find the moment to tell you that I was going out with someone. You had just come around to feeling a lot better and such. Oh, so you were thinking about me? Oh, thank you. But to me, you're someone I will be forever indebted to, and that means I'm so happy to see you moving along in life.
Hey, what the hell are you doing at the wedding venue?
Who is this? This is an unknown number.
It's me, Matthew.
Matthew? What do you want after all this time?
It's not like I want to talk to you either, wasting time talking to some infertile baggage.
You didn't even bother getting yourself checked, yet you blamed me for infertility and left me. Why would I ever want to hear from you again? What makes you think you can call me out of nowhere like this?
Why are you getting so worked up, you freak? I'm the one who should be mad. You're the stalker.
What are you talking about?
I saw you at the wedding venue today. Today's my wedding, and there you were. What are you even doing here? It's creepy. You came to sabotage my wedding, didn't you?
Wait, hold on a second. Why would I stalk you? That's disgusting. And wait, you're saying you're the groom?
Yeah, that's right. Don't play dumb. You knew exactly what you were doing when you showed up.
I didn't even know you were getting married. I didn't see the invite. Trust me, if I had known a loser like you was the groom.
What are you babbling about? Showing up at your ex-husband's wedding uninvited? You're still pathetic. Still hung up on me? Stalker. I'm gonna call the cops.
I'm here because I was invited by the bride's side.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry for bothering you while you're so busy getting ready, but is your husband really going to be Matthew? That's him. What's wrong with that? Mercy, Matthew was my ex-husband. What? So he's the bastard that threw you away a while back? Well, to hear that that's Matthew of all people, this means... I'm sorry, I'm sure this is all unbelievable for you, but I'm going to show you the evidence I have right now. I'm going to send you screenshots of the conversation I just had with him. What the heck? How could you say something so cruel and not feel anything? It's unforgivable. He's the one who drove you into the ground, and now he says things like this? How could he? Thank you, Mercy. Oh, thank you for getting so angry on my behalf. Of course, I know how much you've suffered because of him. But listen, please calm down. Honestly, I think you really should reconsider this whole marriage thing, but what matters most to me is your happiness. What? It's been a year since Matthew and I got divorced, and the reason for our divorce was my infertility. But you're different from me, right? So at least talk things out with him first. I mean, maybe Matthew's changed for the better. That's impossible. He hasn't changed, not even a little bit. What? Oh, well, I really appreciate that you care so much about me, but at least, shouldn't I try to talk to him? There's no point. There's no reason to have a conversation with someone like him because, oh no, Berkeley, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I've done something terrible. Calm down, Mercy. What are you talking about? What's wrong? I just realized something. Actually...
Stalker, get back to the wedding. Everything's ruined because of you.
You're going to call me a stalker and report me, right? Well, I'm not going back. I don't want to see your face, and honestly, you probably should be relieved not to see me either.
I don't care about your feelings. Mercy just made a speech about you and me, and now the whole wedding is ruined. You better come here and say it's all my fault. Scott did nothing wrong.
You're the one at fault here. Right now, I am boiling with rage. Honestly, I'd love to see you suffer even more.
What did you just say?
I can understand divorcing me because I couldn't have children, but you said something far worse. You told me I was a woman who's done for, a useless human being with no purpose, and that's why we're getting divorced. Do you remember that?
Well, yeah, what's wrong with that? Giving birth to children is the bare minimum responsibility of a woman.
Yes, you're right about one thing. As a woman, finding out that I couldn't have children was devastating, but instead of comforting me, you stomped on me. Then you had the nerve to say, since I'm divorcing you over your defect, you better pay me alimony, you scammer. And then you took everything, my house, my money, everything. You even spread rumors at work labeling me as the infertile woman, and I lost my job because of it. I was drowning in despair back then, and yet you still think I'm the one to blame here?
Of course, it's all your fault. Now get over here and apologize on your knees. Oh, and don't forget to pay me alimony. If you can't give birth to kids, then at least earn some money and contribute to society, you defective piece of trash.
You haven't learned anything, have you? You're still the same disgusting person. I won't hold back against scum like you. I'll make you suffer, even more than you made me suffer. I will crush you completely, and I'll protect Mercy. You'll regret ever dragging her into this.
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? Stop saying nonsense and just get over here already. You called me a barren stalker, huh? And now you're blaming me for everything falling apart? You're accusing me of feeding Mercy lies, and now you want to sue me for damages? You're a real piece of work, you know that?
What could I have possibly done when I'm not even at the venue? Whatever disaster is happening right now is entirely your own doing. I'm sure you're going through a hard time right now, but that's what you deserve. I don't know about your relatives, but you should know that Mercy's family is basically mine too. They know all about our history, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're currently cornering you with angry faces. Enjoy that.
You disgust me, lying to our relatives to gain sympathy like that. You're so twisted.
I haven't told any lies, and just so you know, the people who are furious at you right now are all because of Mercy's speech, not anything I've said. I talked to someone who attended, and they said that everyone was left utterly speechless after hearing what Mercy had to say. Imagine that. An awkward silence at what's supposed to be a joyous wedding. Quite the achievement.
You little... How dare you talk like that?
Go ahead, be mad at me if it makes you feel better, but don't you have bigger things to worry about? You know, my uncle and aunt know all about our messy divorce. They even know how much I struggled afterwards. I didn't tell them everything at the time, but now they know. You're lucky they barely remembered what you looked like after I burned all the photos of us. If they had put two and two together sooner, they probably would have stopped this wedding from happening in the first place.
That's enough. Just come to the venue and fix this. It'll all blow over if you come and explain things. People are only blaming me because they think you've been spreading lies about me.
They're blaming you because of what you've done, not because of me. And what good would it do if I came now?
What are you talking about?
Word has it that my aunt and the others have already announced that the wedding is off. My mom's been keeping me updated. Apparently things got so bad that the bride's parents themselves put a stop to the whole thing. That's not something you see every day. I also heard that you've barricaded yourself in the dressing room to avoid the chaos, right?
Yeah, that's right. Everyone's been ganging up on me, screaming and calling me names. Not a single person is on my side, so I had no choice but to hide in here. Even now, I can hear him shouting just outside the door. This is all your fault. Fix this.
I've already told you this is entirely your doing, and don't think this is the end of it.
What are you talking about now?
Oh, just a little update. Mercy messaged me just now. She said the wedding is definitely off. And trust me, I won't stop until I make sure you pay for what you've done. Someone like you're just going to keep hurting people unless you are dealt with properly. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how much you can handle. Although, you've got a bigger problem right now, don't you? I suggest you focus on getting out of that venue first. Good luck.
You'll regret this. You think you can get away with this? I'll make sure you are the one who ends up in hell, you cursed wretch! Why are you suing me for alimony? If anything, I should be the one getting paid.
Considering the emotional pain you've caused me, what I'm asking for is cheap in comparison.
Are you kidding me? You ruined my wedding, so you should be paying me $100,000. What's with this outrageous amount? I guess infertile women will do anything to scrape together money, huh? You're so dumb that you don't even realize $100,000 is illegal. Is your brain working properly?
Actually, the amount isn't just for alimony. It includes the medical bills for the therapy I needed after you dumped me, the income I lost when I couldn't work, and a lot more. I had my lawyer calculate everything down to the last yen, so don't worry, it's perfectly legal.
What?
Didn't I tell you before? I was in complete despair. You dropped the divorce bomb on me after only 6 months of marriage. I told you, didn't I, that I wanted to take our time before having kids, but you didn't listen. You didn't care.
Of course I didn't care. Your parents might have had the luxury of slacking off in life, but not me. I'm the eldest son. My family's been waiting for grandchildren for years. You think I had time to wait around?
Yeah, you kept saying that, didn't you? But having children is a decision for both of us, not just you. I even said we should get checked to see if we're healthy enough to have kids, but you refused. You don't have the right to make demands about children when you wouldn't even get tested yourself.
What the hell are you talking about? Infertility is a woman's issue. Why the hell would I need to get tested?
I'm honestly speechless. The fact that you still don't get it shows how unqualified you are to ever be a parent. I'm actually grateful that we didn't end up having a child together. If we had, I'm sure that child would have grown up to be as terrible a human being as you.
Like I'd ever want a kid with some psychotic, self-centered stalker like you. If it weren't for you, I'd probably be off making kids with Mercy right now. But no, you just had to ruin everything. You've destroyed my life.
Ruined your life? Don't make me laugh. You think ruining a wedding means your life is over? You abandoned me. You threw me out of our home with nothing but the clothes on my back, took all the furniture and even our memories. And that wasn't all. You made my life a living hell. Do you even know what you did to me? I developed severe depression because of you. Every single day I was left in total despair. You had the nerve to kick me while I was down, and now you want to play the victim?
Depression?
That's right. I couldn't even hold down a job anymore, and I lost everything. The only person who helped me back then was Mercy. You didn't know this, but Mercy and I have always been close. Like sisters, really. She didn't even know who you were when we were married because we never had a proper wedding. But after you abandoned me, she was there. She pulled me out of my darkness, checked on me every single day, and reminded me that I wasn't some broken, useless failure like you made me feel. She gave me hope to keep living. Without her, I wouldn't be here today. I owe her my life. That's why when she got engaged, I truly wanted her to be happy. But to find out that you were the man she was going to marry, the same man who threw me away like trash, it makes me sick to think about. I will not let you hurt her the way you hurt me. I'm going to make sure she knows who you really are, and I will protect her no matter what. You think 10 million yen is too much? You're lucky I'm only asking for that much. The alimony is for everything you put me through. My depression, the cheating, the emotional abuse, it's all in there.
Wait a minute, cheating? What are you talking about? You're just trying to hike up the price by throwing accusations around.
You think I don't know? You think I didn't know about that woman you were seeing behind my back? I know everything. I have the proof. I have the evidence. You were cheating on me even before we divorced, and now you dare to hurt Mercy too? You're a disgusting human being. I won't rest until you've paid for everything you've done.
No, wait, hold on. I didn't cheat on you. What proof? You can't be serious about this.
Serious? I've never been more serious in my life. You tore my heart apart, you crushed me into the ground, and now you're doing the same thing to Mercy. I won't stand by and let it happen again. You are going to face the consequences, Matthew. I swear if it means selling my soul to the devil, I will make sure you suffer. You're going to feel every bit of pain you inflicted on me and more.
What the hell are you talking about? This is crazy. I didn't do anything wrong. Mercy loves me. She wouldn't believe any of this.
Oh, she already knows. I've told her everything, and you know what? She believes me. Why wouldn't she? She knows what kind of man you are. You're finished, Matthew. Your wedding is over. Mercy isn't going to marry you. She sees you for who you really are now.
What? That's a lie. Mercy wouldn't. She couldn't.
It's the truth. I just got off the phone with her. She called off the wedding. You're alone now, and you know what? You deserve it. Every last bit of it. But don't think that this is the end, because it's not. I'm going to make sure everyone knows what you did, not just Mercy, not just her family, but the whole world. You're going to live the rest of your life in shame. You've destroyed enough lives, and now it's time you paid the price.
You can't do this to me. I'll sue you. I'll take you to court for defamation.
You'll be the one paying. You'll be the one living in hell. You think I care about your empty threats? Go ahead, try. I have more than enough evidence to bury you in any courtroom. I've already talked to my lawyer. You don't have a chance, and don't forget, you still owe me that $100,000. If you don't pay up, it's only going to get worse for you.
This isn't over. I'll make you regret this. You'll see, I'll ruin you.
I've heard enough. Go ahead and try. But just remember, you started this, and now you're going to finish it. Alone.
Help me, I'm in serious trouble. Berkeley's gone completely insane. She's screaming all sorts of nonsense and acting like a total maniac. Mercy! I suffered so much because of her lies. I was so excited about having kids. I mean, I'm the eldest son, so I need to continue the family line. You understand, right? I'm a victim here too. Please help me.
There's no way in hell I'm helping you, you scum. I will never, ever forgive you.
Huh?
I loved you, but you made me your mistress without even telling me. When I realized that I was the one who hurt Berkeley, I thought I was going to lose my mind. You betrayed me.
Oh, wait a second. I didn't cheat or anything like that.
Oh, don't even try it. Berkeley gave you the benefit of the doubt. She thought maybe you had changed, and she told me we should talk it out for the sake of our happiness. But I knew right away you hadn't changed at all. Do you want to know why? Because you and I were already together months before Berkeley filed for divorce.
Wait, what? I guess, maybe?
Oh, I remember dates really well. And I still have the pictures from when we went on dates. The timestamp on the photos was before Berkeley filed for divorce. I was the very one who hurt Berkeley. When I realized that, I dropped to my knees and apologized. Because I had hurt Berkeley, someone who I loved like family. I was devastated. I couldn't stop crying, overwhelmed with guilt. Because of you, I hurt someone I care about deeply. You're the real curse here. You bring nothing but misery to everyone around you.
Wait! I'm the one who's been miserable! Everybody's been ganging up on me and accusing me! This is bullying!
You're getting exactly what you deserve. What you did was despicable, and you deserve every bit of blame. Berkeley, even after everything, was still considerate of our happiness. That's how kind she is. But you, because of you, she was pushed to the edge. I was part of that because of your lies. You made me unwittingly participate in your affair. You told me you weren't married. How could you do this to me? Don't you dare dismiss my anger.
Well, Berkeley's depression was just her being weak anyway.
Berkeley was so distraught she almost threw herself into a river. That's how far you pushed her. And you have the nerve to say she was just being weak? You're the one who's weak. You're the one who's pathetic.
What? You're my wife now. You should be on my side.
Who in their right mind would want to marry you?
What?
I've been wanting to take revenge on the scum who ruined Berkeley for so long. And now, I'm going to make you pay. I'm filing a lawsuit for damages.
Huh? Why?
You lied about being unmarried and had a relationship with me. That's illegal and I can sue you for it. But that's not all. I've already informed your company about everything, all the lies you told, everything you did to Berkeley. I will make sure they know it all. I am going to drag your name through the mud just like you did to Berkeley. Your family, your relatives, everyone is going to know what a scumbag you are.
Wait, no, that'll ruin me. I'm about to get promoted. I'm finally about to make it to a higher position. If rumors like that spread, my whole career will be destroyed.
Oh, trust me, promotion is the least of your worries. You're not even going to have a job left after I'm done with you.
What?
I told you I'm going to ruin you. I'm going to tell everyone about the things you've done. You're never going to find decent work again. I'll protect Berkeley. You are nothing but a disgrace to humanity, and you deserve to rot in hell itself.
Wait, please, don't do this. I'm sorry. I'll apologize properly. Just, please, not my job.
You took everything from Berkeley. Now it's your turn to lose it all. He's gotten into serious debt from multiple alimony claims. He's been forced to quit his job and is now scraping by with day labor in a rundown apartment. I see. Well, at least I was getting my alimony payments regularly, so I'm relieved about that. But it finally feels like it's all over. Mercy, I really appreciate everything you've done for me. You don't need to thank me. I don't deserve your gratitude. Mercy. I met him at work during a drinking party. He told me he was single at that time, and I didn't think twice about it when we started dating. I was going to tell you about him, but then you divorced, and I couldn't find the right moment to say anything. If I had said something sooner, maybe things would have turned out differently. I really hurt you, Berkeley. I'm so sorry. Mercy, you were a victim too. You don't need to apologize. Besides, even if that scumbag hadn't cheated, he would have thrown me away for being infertile. You saved me from that, and it's thanks to you that I'm alive today. But let's do this. As an apology, how about we go out for a nice lunch together? Consider it a kind of alimony payment for me. Huh? We haven't gone out together in a while, have we? Plus, I know you've been dieting for wedding preparations, right? You've lost weight and look really beautiful, but I know you love to eat. I've been craving a hearty meal myself. That's true. I've actually been holding back quite a bit in terms of eating for the wedding. I think it might be nice to indulge a little. Yes, that's the spirit. I can't wait for our next outing. Me too. It's been way too long since we had fun together. I really missed that. Let's make it a date then. I want to celebrate everything we've overcome and just enjoy ourselves for once. Absolutely. We deserve a day out where we can forget about everything and just enjoy good food and each other's company. I can't wait. You've been such a great friend through all of this, Mercy. I don't know how I would have made it without you. I'm glad to hear that, Berkeley. Just remember, you're not alone anymore. You've got people who care about you. Thank you. That really means a lot. After everything that happened, I thought I would be all alone, but knowing I have you by my side makes a huge difference. You've always been strong, Berkeley. Just take it one day at a time. Things will get better, I promise. I believe you. And after our lunch, let's plan more outings together. I want to make up for all the time we lost. Definitely! We can go to that new cafe that just opened up too. I heard they have amazing desserts. Oh, I am definitely in for that. Let's treat ourselves. We've earned it after everything we've been through. Yes, we have. It'll be nice to laugh and talk like we used to. No more heavy stuff, just pure fun. Agreed. I'm looking forward to it. It's time to celebrate our friendship and our victories. Yes, together we can face anything. I'm so grateful for our bond. And I'm grateful for you. It feels good to have someone I can rely on again. Anytime, Berkeley. Just remember, I'm here for you no matter what. I'll remember that. I promise to take care of myself, and with your support, I know I can overcome this. That's the spirit. Let's keep moving forward and create new memories together. Yes, and I won't hold back on enjoying food this time. I want to savor every bite. Perfect! Let's make it a delicious day filled with laughter. I can't wait to see what's in store for us. It's going to be fantastic, and after lunch we can even go shopping. I could use a new outfit to celebrate my freedom. That sounds like an amazing idea. Shopping can be a lot of fun, especially with you. Yes, it really can. I feel like we're finally moving on to a better chapter in our lives. Exactly. It's all about embracing the future now. We've been through so much, but we're still standing strong. Absolutely. Here's to new beginnings and living life to the fullest. Cheers to that. I'm so excited about what's to come for us. Me too. Let's make every moment count. Breaking and entering as he tried to repay his debts. It's quite a dramatic turn of events for someone who once carried himself with such arrogance. After being released from jail, he seems to have fallen into even deeper trouble. Reports suggest that he borrowed money from some unsavory characters, and now he's working tirelessly from dawn until dusk just to keep up with his obligations. The rumors are that Matthew's true nature has been revealed. His tendency to look down on others has not changed, and as a result, he's found himself on the wrong side of some intimidating individuals. It appears that his haughty attitude and sense of superiority have finally caught up with him, leading to encounters with some rather scary guys. Word on the street is that he's been physically assaulted, likely as a consequence of his arrogance and inability to handle the pressure of his situation. Meanwhile, I've managed to repair my relationship with Mercy. Our bond is strengthened considerably, especially as we both share a common enemy in Matthew. The shared experience of dealing with the fallout from his actions has brought us closer together, almost as if we were allies in a battle against a mutual foe. Rebuilding my friendship with Mercy wasn't just about addressing past grievances. It was also about recognizing how much we've both been through now. We spent hours discussing our feelings, our struggles, and how Matthew's behavior has affected us. It was therapeutic to share our thoughts openly and without fear of judgment. I've learned that vulnerability can be a powerful tool for connection, and being honest about my feelings helped Mercy feel comfortable enough to share her own experiences. Mercy's been incredibly supportive throughout this entire ordeal. She listened without judgment when I expressed my frustrations about Matthew and how his actions had hurt not just me, but so many others around him. As we spoke, I could see how much she had been affected as well. The anger and betrayal she felt were palpable, and it was clear that Matthew's actions had shaken her to her core. In our conversations, we also reminisced about the good times we had shared before all the chaos erupted. We talked about the silly moments, the laughter we had shared, and the plans we had made that had been derailed by Matthew's selfishness. These memories acted as a balm for our wounds, reminding us of the joy that still existed despite the darkness brought on by Matthew's actions. One evening, we decided to meet for dinner at a cozy little restaurant we used to frequent. It was a way to celebrate our newfound friendship and to mark the beginning of a fresh chapter in our lives. As we sat across from each other, the ambience was warm and inviting, filled with the soft glow of candlelight and the aroma of delicious food wafting through the air. The conversation flowed effortlessly as we caught up on each other's lives. I could see the sparkle in Mercy's eyes as she spoke about her dreams and aspirations. It was refreshing to see her light shine through despite everything that had happened. I felt a sense of pride for both of us as we had both emerged stronger from the chaos. After a delightful meal filled with laughter and camaraderie, we made a pact to support each other moving forward. We vowed to always have each other's backs and to be there in times of need, and to celebrate each other's victories, no matter how small. It was a promise rooted in mutual respect and understanding, one that would carry us through whatever challenges lay ahead. In the following weeks, we made it a point to spend more time together, whether it was exploring new cafes, going for long walks, or simply enjoying movie nights at home. Every moment spent together solidified our bond. We found solace in each other's company, a welcome reprieve from the troubles that had once loomed over us like dark clouds. As we grew closer, I started to realize just how important Mercy had become in my life. She was more than just a friend. She was my confidant, my rock, and someone who understood my struggles in a way few others could. Together, we began to create new memories, each one a reminder that life continues to move forward despite the setbacks we face.
On one particular weekend, we attended a local festival together. The vibrant colors, lively music, and joyful laughter filled the air, creating a sense of hope and celebration. It was a stark contrast to the heaviness we had both felt due to Matthew's actions. As we had wandered through the stalls, sampling delicious food and enjoying the festivities, I felt a sense of liberation. We laughed at silly games, tried our hand at some crafts, and even danced to a local band. In those moments, it was as if the past had faded away, and all that mattered was our friendship and the joy of the present. We took countless pictures, capturing the laughter and happiness we felt. Later that evening, as we watched the fireworks light up the night sky, I couldn't help but feel grateful for Mercy's presence in my life, grateful for the lessons I learned, and grateful that I had someone to share these moments with. In that moment, amidst the dazzling display, I realized how far we had come from the darkness that had once enveloped us. As time went on, I learned more about Mercy's own struggles and how she had faced her demons head-on. She shared stories of her resilience and determination, and I admired her strength even more. It was inspiring to see how she had taken the challenges thrown at her and turned them into opportunities for growth. We talked about our dreams and the paths we wanted to pursue. Mercy expressed her desire to start her own business, something she had always dreamed of but had been too afraid to pursue. I encouraged her to take that leap of faith, to believe in herself as much as I believed in her. It became a mantra for us. Believe in yourself. We would say it to each other whenever doubts crept in. It became our source of motivation, a reminder that we were capable of achieving greatness despite the odds stacked against us. As we continued to navigate our lives, I felt a sense of closure regarding Matthew. His actions had caused so much pain, but now they seemed like a distant memory. I had moved on, not just from him, but from the hurt and anger that had once consumed me. In fact, I started to feel compassion for him, recognizing that his choices had led him down a dark path. I hoped he would find a way to turn his life around, but I knew I couldn't carry the weight of his decisions anymore. My focus was on building a brighter future with Mercy by my side. Through this journey, I discovered the true value of friendship and support. Mercy and I had faced the storm together, and in doing so, we had both emerged stronger. The bond we had forged was unbreakable, built on trust, understanding, and a shared desire to uplift one another. As I reflect on everything that has transpired, I realize that life is unpredictable. It can throw challenges our way, but it's how we respond to those challenges that truly defines us. I'm grateful for the lessons learned, the friendships strengthened, and the hope that has blossomed in the wake of adversity. With each passing day, I look forward to what the future holds for both Mercy and me. Whatever challenges may come our way, I know that we will face them together, and that knowledge brings me a sense of peace and optimism. Our journey is far from over, but it is one I am excited to embark on with a friend who truly understands me. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Is it really true that you were raised in a single-father household?
What? Excuse me. Why are you asking me this all of a sudden? Hold on a moment. Who is this? Can I help you with something?
You don't know who I am? Just take a look at my name. My name's Philip Matthews. It's obvious that I'm Zachary's father. I mean, just take a look at my last name. Is there something wrong with your head?
Oh, my apologies. You're Zachary's father. I didn't think you had my phone number, so I was just surprised to be talking to you out of nowhere. I'm sorry I didn't recognize you right away, Mr. Matthews. Anyway, you were asking if I was raised in a single-father household? Why is that?
I was just asking Zachary about this today. He told me about your upbringing for the first time. I can't believe my son hasn't told me all this time. Like he was hiding it from me, and I can't forgive him for it.
I don't think Zachary was trying to hide it. He probably thought there was no need to bring it up to you in the first place. I don't know why having a single parent could be a big deal, especially since my childhood is long behind me now. Do you see a problem with it, Mr. Matthews?
Of course I do. It's actually a deal breaker. Why would I want my precious son to be marrying a lowlife who was raised by a single father?
Huh? Why are you calling me that? I don't understand.
Oh, you must have no common sense if you don't think a single-parent household is nothing but scum. I'm not surprised at all. There are no good people that result from single-parent households. Not one. Those kinds of families are just chaos in disguise. The children are raised to be worthless human beings. It's inevitable. I bet you don't have a clue of how pitiful you are. Meanwhile, I work at one of the leading companies in our country. Even my son is an Ivy League graduate. Because we had a complete family and we took care of Zachary to the fullest, he's grown up to be a very successful man. It's all thanks to my wife and I allowing him to reach his fullest potential. On the other hand, your family must have always been falling short. A person like you who wasn't loved or disciplined enough when they were a child. Well, I'm repeating myself, but you're nothing more than garbage. Your family's just a half-hearted attempt at normal. It's a mess. Do you understand what I'm saying here? If so, I'm telling you to give up on marrying my son. He doesn't deserve an absolute bum like you.
Why do you have to go so far as to say those things? I think you've crossed the line here.
What? You have the nerve to talk back to me? Have you forgotten that you're nothing but worthless garbage?
First of all, you calling me scum just based off of my family dynamic is crazy. I'm now aware of how you perceive single-parent households so negatively, Mr. Matthews. To be fair, it's all you've been talking about in this conversation. But I just wanted to let you know that you might change your mind about all of this, especially after you meet my father in person. Your assumptions are wildly inaccurate.
What? I've been telling you this much about how families like you are useless trash. And you still don't understand my message? I don't think I want to meet your father in the first place. In fact, I was thinking about canceling tomorrow's family gathering with him.
Are you serious? Zachary never told me our family gathering was going to be canceled.
Whatever. I don't care if you two come to the gathering tomorrow. I'll warn you though, that you're guaranteed to regret it if you really decide to come.
This is our first family meeting before the wedding, and you invited us in the first place. Besides, my father took time out of his busy schedule to accommodate this, and there's not many chances left to make this happen. So if it's possible, I want to stay on schedule with our family gathering. Would that be difficult for you? Though, frankly, I don't get the sense that you want us to come.
Of course I don't want you two to come. I don't plan to connect with your side of the family, just because Zachary is getting married to you. Wait, did you say your father was super busy? Poor man. I can't imagine how much lower-class beggars have to work for. It must be exhausting. I guess it's true when they say that poverty leaves no time for leisure.
You know, you should really stop jumping to these conclusions when you haven't met my father yet. You don't even know who the man is. Anyhow, I'll come visit your house for the family gathering on the time we decided, okay? Thank you for taking the time to contact me. Goodbye.
Hey, Aya. Tomorrow, I'll leave the car in the garage so you can use it to go to Mr. Matthews' house, okay? I was assigned some work to do that morning, so unfortunately I can't go with you. They handed it to me last minute. Sorry, Aya. I hope you don't mind. I've just been so busy with work lately.
Of course I don't mind. It's okay, Dad. I'm sorry for making you come to the gathering. I know you have a lot to do.
Don't worry about me one bit, Aya. My daughter's getting married. Of course I want to meet the family of her fiancé. It's also my duty as your father. Plus, who knew you would be getting married to Philip's son? What a coincidence, right? Philip doesn't know that I'm your father yet, right?
Nope, Mr. Matthews doesn't know a thing. Even Zachary doesn't. But Zachary apparently told Mr. Matthews that we're a single-father household. I don't think Mr. Matthews is very fond of that idea. He has some negative biases towards it.
Every family has their own situation, and every one of them is uniquely different. Philip should understand that. He shouldn't assume things about other people. He doesn't know anything about us. Wait, did he actually say anything negative to you?
Yeah, he said some things about our family. It was a tad harsh, but I could deal with it on my own. I just felt shocked at how Mr. Matthews saw us in such a negative light. I thought he would be a nicer man.
What is Zachary saying about this? He disapproves of his father and he's on your side, right? You better be. I can deal with Philip tomorrow and shut him up for good. I know it. I'm just worried about Zachary. He ought to protect you and always be loyal to you, Aya. He's going to be your husband soon.
Yeah, Zachary's saying that parents will always have their own opinions. He's also saying I shouldn't care much about what his father thinks of us. I don't blame him. He probably just doesn't want to get involved in trouble. Besides, He's already told me that his father can be pretty stubborn sometimes, so I can see why he wants to avoid confronting him about this.
Zachary's reaction to this might entail that he can't be counted on, Aya. Are you sure you can really trust him? I mean, you're about to get married to this man and spend the rest of his life with him. If he truly is someone that won't protect you in times like these, I don't think I can let him marry you. He can't fulfill his duties as a husband.
I don't know if we should assume that, Dad. Zachary and I haven't talked face-to-face about this yet. We only exchanged a couple of texts, and that's all.
I see. If you trust him, then I do too. Just remember that I'll be quick to confront him if he does anything that harms you. I'll always be on the lookout, okay?
Okay, thanks for trusting him and caring for me, Dad. For now, let's wait and see how things unfold, starting with the family gathering tomorrow. I also want to be able to trust Zachary, so let's hope for the best. As for Mr. Matthews, maybe he just worded things a little strongly. I'm sure he said those things out of worry for his son. I can understand if he did this because he's protective of Zachary, just like you are with me.
Now that you say it like that, maybe you're right. Maybe Philip is just overprotective of his son. That would be more reasonable for how he reacted. Let me just make one thing clear though. If anyone tries to hurt you, I'm going to do everything I can to take them down. That's one thing I've always promised you forever since you were born, Aya.
I know, Dad. I can always depend on you to be there for me. Thanks. Well then, I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, okay? Mr. Matthews, do you realize just how terribly you've acted to me today? Do you really think you'll be getting away with what you've done? Because you're not.
Look who's talking. Who do you think you are, just waltzing up to my house like you were invited here? It's quite bold of you to come here so casually after I advised you not to just yesterday. People who can't listen to others' warnings are the scum of the earth. Absolutely garbage human beings. Although, I did already know you were one of those. So I'm not surprised that you showed up today.
You sprayed water on me with your garden hose when I came to visit your house. Are you seriously telling me that I'm the scumbag here, when you've done something that awful?
It's not awful. It's justified. After our conversation yesterday, I talked to Zachary again, and he told me everything. Apparently, you're not only from a single-parent household, but you're also a middle school dropout. You're really stupid enough that you thought you could marry my son, when you're filthy and uncivilized. Stay away from my family, you scum!
I'm not a middle school dropout. I continued studying. It's just that I stopped going to middle school in Japan.
Stop with these silly excuses. You really think you can fool me when you haven't gone to college or even to high school? You keep making up these lies so you can feel better about yourself. But it doesn't change the fact that you're a bum. So quit it. A middle school dropout raised by a single father coming to me to assure that I will approve of your marriage? What a joke! I hope your father can see what I've done to you. You're an absolutely pitiful human being. And so is he.
He won't see me like this, not yet. He's heading to your house right this moment.
Oh, he is? I'm so excited to have him over.
I don't think you know what you're in for. He's coming to get you because he knows what you've done to me, Mr. Matthews. He wants revenge. I hope you have a fun time with my dad, because he's going to surprise you really well.
You're bluffing. I know you are. What kind of a family full of two lowlives do to a superior man like me? Do you really think your bottomless threats are going to work on me? Try all you want, but they're useless. You're awfully idiotic. No wonder you had to drop out of school so early.
I already screenshotted every message you sent me from yesterday up until now. I have hard evidence of how you've been acting. Remember this, because there's no way you can erase everything you've said to me. You better brace yourself for the consequences of your actions, because they're going to be harsher than you can imagine.
I'm telling you, these threats aren't going to work on me. I don't mean anything because I know you can't harm me. You're not even close to being on the same level as me. You don't concern me though. I'm very used to low-class people annoying me. It especially happens to me in my workplace. They're all around me. It isn't you at all. People like you have only one mother or father, or haven't gone to high school. I can't understand why our company would hire people as incompetent as them. That's why I do our company a favor and make them quit their jobs. It's what's best for us, you know? We can't waste time and resources on garbage like them.
What? So you're saying that you do everything you can to make employees with those backgrounds quit? Even when they could do nothing about their family and their upbringing? You do all that based on your irrational judgment towards them?
Yes, but in the end, it's their choice to quit. It's not like I'm firing them directly. I'm encouraging them to resign. Those garbage humans can't contribute anything to our company. It's better that way.
Okay, I see. If that's the case, I'll make sure to tell my father about that as well. Mr. Matthews, this wedding is off. I'm not getting married to Zachary. In fact, let's pretend like him and I were never engaged in the first place. I refuse to become a part of your family. The way you think and act towards people you deem inferior to you, it's unacceptable.
This is exactly what I wanted to happen. I'm calling this wedding off as well. I guess we can finally agree on something. Your family's missing the other half that makes it whole. That's why you've turned into the brat you are. You better be gone and stay away from our family.
Don't rush things, Mr. Matthews. My dad is almost at your house to introduce himself to you. Once he's finished with that, then we'll both stay away from you for good.
I sincerely apologize. I deeply regret my actions. Would you be able to tell your father that as well? Just this morning, I've done something so rude and horrible. I regret everything I've done to you from the very depths of my heart. Words can't describe how sorry I am right now. I'm very sorry to bother you even further, but can you please give me the chance to apologize in person? That would mean a lot to me.
I'm going to have to refuse your request. Just earlier today, you told me that you want us gone from your sight, didn't you? I want to stay as far away from you as possible, so I'm going to do that. It's perfect because we both agreed on this. With that, I'll be going now.
Please, just wait and listen to me. Give me one more minute to talk with you. I'm begging you. Let me apologize in person. This was all a mistake on my part. I genuinely didn't know who your father was all along. I can't believe you were my CEO's daughter.
This isn't going to be forgiven just because you didn't know who we were. Because if I really wasn't a CEO's daughter, like you believed me to be, you seriously sprayed me down with a garden hose. It shows how much of a wretched human being you truly are. You better think deeply about what you've done today, Mr. Matthews. Make your actions a reason to change for the better.
I have. I really have deeply reflected my actions today. After some serious self-examination, I now admit that I've acted like a lunatic. My actions are completely unjustifiable, and I apologize with all my heart. So please, I'm begging you. Can you come back here with your father so that I can talk to the two of you? Please, just this once.
You wasted my father's valuable time, and you sprayed me from head to toe with water in your front yard. What are you even saying right now? Are you seriously trying to get us to come back there and smooth things over?
You're absolutely right. I shouldn't be forcing you two to come over here. Well, can I have your permission to visit your house instead? I'll head over there in an instant. Please? I'll make sure to bring Zachary as well. We can talk things over, as families always do.
I'm saying no to that, especially with you bringing Zachary over. When you sprayed me with your hose this morning, Zachary didn't do anything to protect me. He didn't confront you about anything. He just watched it happen and didn't move a muscle. Because of that, I'm now disgusted with him. I'm breaking off our engagement. There's no good reason to marry him anymore. I'm fed up with him, and I don't want to be with him any longer. And that's why I'm never meeting with you and your family ever again. And that's great for you, right? You told me that this is what you want, for me to disappear from the sight of your family and never come near you again. Because by your standards, I'm worthless. I was raised by a single father and dropped out of middle school, so I must be, right?
You're not worthless at all. I've told you, this is all a mistake. I should have never called you that. Please, please, can you be kind enough to give me one more chance?
A chance? A chance for what? You don't need a chance or anything else for that matter. Haven't I made it clear enough? Zachary and I aren't getting married anymore. We broke up. This is all because of your unnecessary comments about me, not to mention what you did to me this morning. You didn't want me to marry Zachary, so it all happened according to your plan. Things turned out just the way you wanted them to, didn't they?
No, they didn't at all. This all turned out horribly wrong. I'm the one in the wrong here. It's all my fault. Just because you're uneducated and was raised in an incomplete household doesn't mean that I should have complained to you about it. Besides, if I had known you were my CEO's daughter, I would have never behaved that badly to you. My attitude was out of line.
You're not understanding. If Zachary had brought home a middle school dropout who was raised by a single parent, you would have mistreated them like that. You would have berated her and sprayed her off with a hose just like you did to me. You're just apologizing profusely to try to take back what you've done to me, just because you found out that I'm your CEO's daughter. You apologizing to me doesn't mean you're a good person. It means you treat people differently based on your view of them. I know your apologies aren't sincere. You just want to save yourself because you know who my dad is. You know how much influence he has over you.
I mean, that may indeed be the case, but...
Thank you for clearing things up. You just admitted that it's true, so I don't need one more apology from you. I don't see the point in talking to you anymore, so don't contact me in the future. If you want to say something, say it to my dad or his lawyer. They'll take care of it for you.
What? A lawyer? What do you mean? I need to talk to your father's lawyer? Why are you mentioning this all of a sudden? I don't understand.
You hosed me with water so hard that it made me fall in the concrete of your front yard. I was injured, and it's all because of you. Do you really think my dad is going to let you go scot-free for this? He knows you hurt me, Mr. Matthews. My dad will stop at nothing to take you down. That's not much of a surprise, is it? I think our bond is stronger because we only have each other in our family.
What? You were injured? I didn't even notice that. I'm very sorry, believe me. I only saw you falling, but I didn't think you would actually be hurt by it.
I mean, it's nothing but a slight sprain on my ankle and a few bruises. It doesn't bother me too much. But my dad? Oh, it bothers him very much. Much more than you can imagine. He's filing charges for physical assault and battery.
What? You sued me for physical assault and battery? I only splashed you with some water, and I'm being charged for assault? This isn't fair. It was just some banter. I'm not a criminal at all.
Oh, you're a criminal, all right. Your record isn't going to be clean after this. You shouldn't underestimate the amount of power my dad has. To me, my dad is a caring father who is extremely devoted to his daughter. On the other hand, my dad to you is, well, he might be the worst person you can choose as an enemy. You're one of the few people that gets to see the bad side of him.
Please, have some mercy on me. I didn't mean to make him my enemy at all. I never wanted to go against him. This is nothing but a small mistake. I didn't have any bad intentions. So please tell your father about this. That this wasn't on purpose at all. It was a mistake on my part. I'll even pay off all the hospital fees for your injuries. I'm begging you.
We don't need any money from you, so I'll decline your offer. By the way, let me explain something to you. You were berating me on how I was a middle school dropout, but you've got it all wrong. I'm technically a middle school dropout because I skipped a grade and enrolled into high school in the UK. I went on to attend university there. As of now, I'm working at a well-known corporation. I'm currently talking to my father about becoming the owner of one of his subsidiary companies in the near future.
Do you have a proper education and even on the path to a major promotion? I'm sorry. I wasn't aware of any of this. I misunderstood.
I should also mention that the reason you don't know about this is because you're not close to the CEO or any of the other executives. You're not a high-ranking worker at your company. All you've managed to land is the job of an assistant manager, and yet you think you're high status and important. You're completely delusional. The fact that you bully employees who rank lower than you is also terrible. My dad knows about that as well.
No, that's not a problem at all. It's necessary. I'll only do it a few times.
Only a few times. I think even once is enough for it to be an awful thing to do. I shouldn't talk about that, though. It's not my place to confront you about that. My dad can take care of it. In fact, he already took care of a lot of things for you. You'll regret everything you've done. I can guarantee it. I mean, losing your job when you're already in your 50s? Wow, it's such a pity. How are you going to explain this to your family, huh? Don't they depend on you for your income?
Losing my job? What? Are you going so far as to fire me? This is a joke, right?
No, I'm serious. I don't know why you're so surprised. You deserve to be fired. You're going to be found guilty of physically assaulting the CEO's daughter after all. It would be stranger for you to stay at the company and work the same job as you always have.
Oh, please, just think about this for a second. I need you to reconsider. It's unfair. Right when I finally started to have a chance at a promotion and a raise. I'm getting fired? It doesn't make sense at all. I think your father has gone too far with this. He's abusing his powers.
You're already in your 50s and you're still an assistant manager. Anybody can look at you and know that you're not getting promoted anytime soon, probably for the rest of your life. At first, I didn't want to assume the worst for you. I wanted to think you were doing this to be protective of Zachary. But now I know that you're just a jerk who mistreats the people you look down on. I'm glad that I don't have to be involved with an awful person like you any longer. Zachary's in a panic because I called off the wedding and broke up with him. But I'm not changing my mind, ever. I'll never forgive him for just standing by and watching while you hosed me with water the other day.
There's no way you can do this. I'll allow the wedding to happen, okay? Can't you go on with it? I beg you, please marry my son and have a happy life with him. As for what happened this time, just think of it as getting bit by a dog. Yes, it hurt you, but it was merely an accident. Some water got on you and you slipped and you fell. It's the same thing because I never meant for that to happen.
Nope, I'm not going to do that.
Please, you have to have mercy on me. I'm about to lose my son too. He's mad at me and threatening to cut ties with me. I can't believe it. All I did was go against you two getting married. Why do I have to lose my job and my son for it?
You don't understand why you got punished for what you did? You're a disgrace of a human being. I'm not going to speak with you any longer. Please, just leave me alone.
No, please give me one last chance. I'll allow the wedding. Zachary still wants to marry you and you're not uneducated at all. Plus, you're from a single-parent household, but your father is an admirable man. So I'll allow your wedding. Just please give me a chance. Do we have a deal then? Please, don't you want to marry Zachary?
No, I'm not accepting your offer. You aren't going to be able to change my mind about this. What's done is done. It's true when you say my dad is an admirable man, though. He's much more successful and respectable than you'll ever be. I'm so blessed to have a father like him. We're very happy together. I look up to him the most. But Zachary, on the other hand, it's such a pity that he has you as a father. I know we're not together anymore, but I feel bad for him. Well, this is irrelevant to me now. I'll stay out of it. Anyway, I wish you luck from here on out. I know you need a lot of it. Job hunting from your mid-50s must be a hassle. I should also remind you to not attack anybody else with your garden hose. It's a petty thing to do, and maybe you'll even get sued again.
Hi, Aya. How are your injuries? Are they still causing you pain?
Nope, they're healing up. It was just a little twist, and I can walk normally now.
I'm so glad you're getting better. Speaking of which, I already took care of Philip. He's going to be leaving the company without any retirement allowance. I explained everything to the other executives, and they agreed. The retirement allowance he was supposed to receive will be wired to you instead for your compensation.
Dad, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much.
Of course, Aya. He needs to get what he deserves. I can't let him go after he hurt you. Anyway, are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I already told you I am.
No, I mean emotionally. You must be feeling down because your engagement was broken off. Plus, you were sprayed with a hose. You've been through a lot this week, Aya.
Don't worry. I'm feeling more relieved than sad about the situation. I'm really glad I didn't marry Zachary. If I hadn't known he was so unprotective of me before our wedding, I would be in deeper trouble. There would be a failed marriage and a bigger lawsuit on our hands. I'm actually kind of grateful towards Mr. Matthews for letting me know who Zachary really was.
You shouldn't feel grateful towards him at all. He doesn't deserve it. But I'm glad he was at least useful in that way, because I don't think he'll contribute much to anything after this. His harassment towards other employees was exposed to our company, as well as others in our industry. I doubt he'll be able to find a job now, even more so when you consider how old he is.
That's definitely true. Dad, thank you so much for doing all of this to protect me. I really appreciate it.
Of course, Aya. You're my precious daughter. You're more important than anything. You better remember that I'll always be here to protect you, got it?
I got it. I know you have my back, so maybe I can go back to finding a new husband again.
I didn't mean just for marriage. Aya, but while you do that, make sure to really examine their character, okay?
Okay, I'll try my best to find somebody as respectable and protective as you, Dad. Thank you always for everything. I have more time on my hands now, so I'm looking forward to spending more of it with you. As Dad promised me, Mr. Matthews was laid off from his job and not offered a penny of severance pay. His son ended up cutting ties with him, and he and his wife are on the brink of divorce. He would always tell me I was worthless based on my status, yet look at where he is now. I wonder what his past self would think of the life he's living today. Well, it doesn't matter if I keep talking about him because he's irrelevant to our family now. I don't want to waste my time. However, I will say that the change in his attitude was crazy. Only when he noticed how much power my dad has, he began to regret everything he's done to me. But it was too late. He chose the worst enemy possible before he could even realize it. In the blink of an eye, his life is in shambles.